Our spotlight reader tonight is, I'm pleased to welcome here to Cornelia Street, Walter Ancarrow. His poetry has appeared in Alimentum, Light Quarterly, The Nervous Breakdown, and Three Corks Daily. He is the associate editor of Kin, a journal of international poetry in English. One of his poems, the one I was talking about earlier, Butterfinger Strikes Again, has been recorded by fans worldwide on YouTube. I hope he reads it tonight. Anyway, please welcome Walter Ancarrow.
Thank you for having me here. It's very nice. Did you know that when a mom tiger and a dad lion fall in love with each other and have a baby, it produces a liger? But ligers can't have children of their own because they're very messed up genetically. And this poem, it's called The Liger. Liger, liger, amphibite, a haji-paji hybrid fright, and zoologically zany myrmidon of miscellany. Diagrammed in science tomes with corybantic chromosomes and topsy-turvy DNA and mixed alleles. The whole array of metazoa never knew of tragedy inside the zoo until two ligers in the act discovered the disturbing fact that hijinks of the heterozygous rarely end in little ligers. When Tennyson was 21 years old, he wrote The Kraken, which is a very good poem. Don't compare it to the one I'm going to read. But when I was 21, which wasn't very long ago, I wrote a poem that was also about sea monsters. Bossa Nova Tennyson. Under thunder, like the Kraken, in a protozoic sleep, Leviathan reviews his snack in Scylla's Guide to Eating Deep. Rhizostome boulibes served in a benthic atmosphere, salty, spongy aftertaste of mottled kelp. I'm out of here, cries the serpent. Up like jetsam, levy surges to the strand, where years ago the monster met some humans roasting in the sand. But the beach has been abandoned, and the ships have sailed away, and Sodaji is a band of islands laughing in the bay. Shake up at Café Lemuria off the California coast. Leviathan, now in a furor, burbles as he makes a toast. Here's the Loch Ness, here's the Hydra, all my brothers of the sea. The time has come at last to dine. He eats the maitre d'. Pandemonium arises, Levy drinks the sommelier, tables turning, chef surprises, hackle served in consommé. Horrid odor, Levy hisses, taste of putrefying shark, stings the tongue like jellyfish. He spirals back into the dark. The chameleon. It hews the hue from pith and peel to sublimate the color wheel refracted in the sun-flung drops of lemon macaroons. It sops up the palate cake and engineers a prism break above entablatures of trees to slip into a backdrop freeze and interwoven with the light cleave itself from human sight. The next two are translations that I did of a German nonsense poet named Christian Morgenstern. And, I'm going to read that. The Moon Sheep. Wait, I'm just going to read it from my thing. Okay, I can't find it, never mind. The moon sheep stood upon the moors and waited for the secateurs, the moon sheep. The moon sheep sickled cotton grass, descending to his mountain pass, the moon sheep. The moon sheep murmured as it dreamt, I am the universe unkempt, the moon sheep. The sky mourned, the sheep was dead, its wool was white, the sun was red, the moon sheep. The taxonomic name for a tortoise is a testudinidae, which I think is a cool word, and I used it in the next translation. Morgenstern does it, but I used it. It doesn't really matter why I did, I just did it.
It's awesome.
Why? Because it's awesome, exactly, thank you, Quincy. The tortoise. I am 100 decades old and getting older yet. The Visigothic Theobald once kept me as a pet. A lot has taken place since then, but all unknown to me. I am on show by businessmen somewhere in Germany. Death's purpose remains unexpressed. Death's picture skirts my eye. I am the test. I am the test. I am the testudinidae.
Nice.
I wasn't going to read this one, but because Kat and Callie want me to, I will. It's the poem that for some reason everyone likes, even though it's only 6 words. It's called Butterfinger Strikes Again. Popcorn, drop corn, mop corn. I only have one more poem to read, but it's called And Martineau, and some people were wondering what an And Martineau is, and it's kind of like an early version of the synthesizer, and it makes a sound that goes like, ooh, like a ghost. Like a ghost. But also I think that the actual word kind of looks like a spaceship, like the name of a spaceship. And Martineau. The Martians came to me in bed. The earth is decomposed, they said. Come to the moon, it's made of cheese. I went with them. We sailed the seas of nectar and serenity, where I met God, and God met me. We walked through Stilton hand in hand. I think, I said, I understand. My head was like an open spout, my cerebellum dribbled out, and God replaced my brain with brie. I'm free at last, I cried. I'm free.
That was Walter Ancarrow. Thank you, Walter. And now I'm gonna introduce Rick right from back here, so he has plenty of time to read. Rick Mullen, I'm so glad he recommended Walter to read tonight. It was a lot. It's just a lot of fun. So one more time for Walter Ancarrow. And remember to check out YouTube for all these people all over the world are reading Butterfinger Strikes Again. And maybe what you should do is like add your own YouTube interpretation.